Hello people of the internet. Okay, it is the last part, the final part of my book collection, review and refine, whatever I'm calling it, go through all the book colouring books that I have series, and we are left with my art books and my watercolour books. Okay, let's go. So I have these two colour by dots, and I started one of these. I started one of these on a colouring chat, and I'm trying to think if I enjoyed it. If I enjoyed it, I probably would have finished it, wouldn't I? Let me zoom in, or bring this up to the camera so you can see how small those bits are. They are tiny. And to get the camera that close, because I have to have my head really close when the bits are that small because I'm short-sighted, I can see brilliantly close up without my glasses on. With my glasses on, which I've rectified my myopia, I can't see good enough to colour something like this. So I have to take my glasses off and I have to get close to the page. So filming the colouring chat, by the way, the sun is fully out now. I have the curtain half closed. I can't really see, but I'm sure it's okay. You can see that the sun is there. Okay, so we're just trying to work with it because I want to get this filmed and I want to get everything back on the shelf while I have the time. So, I really thought these were going to be something that I really enjoyed, and they might still be. I'm going to keep them. They are in the stay pile. Okay, the next two, this one isn't really art related, this one is. This is a stained glass picture one, where it's printed on vellum, you know, some kind of transparent paper. Do they call it vellum in this? What do they call it this? Just says translucent paper. It's like tracing paper really. And I bought this one, which is an art one, and then I bought this one, which I've actually bought for my mum, and I haven't given it to her yet. I don't know whether I'm going to give it to her for Christmas or whether we'll do it round here and then I'll give it to take. So I've kept them two together, even though this one's not art related, just so I know where it is. They both stay. These two I did a flip through fairly recently on my channel. I always feel like I want to colour art. This one not so much. Oh, some parts of it I do. Like that one. I'd quite like to colour that one. I'd like to look up the original and colour that one. Same with that one. Not that one. I'm going to let that go. See, they look nice when they're coloured in though. If you're not into abstract art, you're probably looking going, they don't. They don't look nice. But look, you'd want to do that one, wouldn't you? Get your alcohol markers in and do that one. Is that one even in here? Is it? Was it that one? No, it is that one. It's that one that I like as well. I'm gonna let it go. Picasso. I'm gonna let it go purely because I have this book, which is much better and much nicer. It's got a colour picture here, the picture to colour here, information about the art itself, a book that you're actually really gonna want to enjoy and colour if you're into Picasso and art and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna let that one go, even though I've only recently bought it. Alright, maybe I'll have a play with that one and then let it go. But, so, them two going. This one's staying. I also have the Klimt version of this book, which I don't like Klimt so much, but I could imagine doing, because obviously Klimt's artwork is all sort of like gold and stuff like this, so I can imagine doing this in gel pens, metallic gel pens. Yeah, I'm keeping that. This is a colour by numbers. Didn't realise I might put it on with a colour by numbers shelf. Oh yeah, I remember flipping through this one. Why did I ever try and do that in pencils? I was no good at pencils then. I think I'm going to move this to the colour by number shelf so that I'm more likely to do it, but I am keeping it. Now this one is a cheap and nasty, look, they've both got the girl with a pearl earring in them. Let's have a look how similar they are. Scream, we'll get them in a minute. No, we won't. Oh, come on. I should look at the back. Got a chance of finding it. Page 55. Oh, there we go. Oh, they're really quite different. She's got no back on this one. She's got her collar and her back. This one, not so much. Yeah, these aren't so great, these works of art ones. I was going to say this one is going to go because I mucked about with it for a watercolour. Oh, I've just noticed you are not seeing anything with that sun like that. Let me bring you down. Where is the sun? If I open the curtain, that's what you see. If I close the curtain, and yeah, so basically what I was saying is, before the light, I use this one to muck about with, testing water-based pens in. I might play with that. I'm going to put them with the colour by numbers though, rather than the art books. Oh, this book has been around so long. Look, it's even still got the 99p sticker on it from the works. I don't know, I'll ever colour in this one. I've just sort of kept it on the shelf because classic, you know, this was way before adult colouring was around. When was this published? It doesn't even say. Published by Peter Handok Publishing in the United Kingdom, printed in India. Is it? So could you paint? Yeah, you might be able to paint. The paper's not too bad. Might have a go at painting it just for a laugh. It doesn't matter if I ruin it. It's old. Cost 99p. Could just do it for a laugh. Nearly not one off then. Famous art to colour in association with the National Gallery. I think I bought this one for the National Gallery. What's the paper like? Not bad. It's quite interesting because it's got notes. There's Miro. That's why that picture there, well, there's Clee as well. I do like Clee. Is why I bought it. Because I saw that this was in there and it's a beautiful picture and I wanted to paint it. I'm going to keep that one. It reminds me of going there and seeing it. Okay, that is it for the art books. So I am keeping 4 and 2 colour by number ones, so 6 of those. And letting go of, oh no, I've got the other ones here as well, 10 of those. And these 2 are going, sorry, these 2, these 2 are going. Next is the watercolour books, the books that have watercolour paper in them. So these, I've had these a really long time, and in fact when I did my colouring book collection I omitted to show these. I bought these to try and learn watercolour, and they're a bit basic, but then again perhaps they are supposed to be, and I've never done them. But maybe I should. Maybe this is how I'm going to... I own them at the end of the day. It just... not doing anything with them is stupid. And they're printed on beautiful watercolour paper. This one always bothers me that it's there and not there. If you're right-handed... Why did I do that? I am right-handed. Not left-handed. You want to paint on this side, do you? I'm not sure. Maybe the whole point is that you follow along, look there, follow there. Well, that's no different though, because you can look there and follow there. This one makes more sense to me. Why is this one the other way round? I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep them and I'm going to do them. They're going to be my watercolour with me journey. Okay, this book is not actually a watercolour book at all. Maybe I should put it with my big girl colouring book. It's not really a big girl colouring book. But I wanted to watercolour in this. The paper's nice. Someone in the comments said to me that this is nice for watercolouring on. And I could just really see myself watercolouring in this. Because obviously Beatrix Potter, this is the Beatrix Potter colouring book, was very much a watercolour artist. So I think I'm going to keep it here with the watercolour ones. I'm definitely keeping it. I then have 2 of Kirstie Rice. Oh, that sun. Move that. Shift that along. Oh, this is the worst time of day to make a video. 11:07. Because the sun goes right there. Right there. It comes up there. It gradually goes across. And then it's there. And then after there it goes around the corner. And that's the perfect time to film. But I need to get this done before 12. Anyway, I've got 2 of the Kirstie Rice's watercolouring books. These came out quite a long time ago. And they are on watercolour paper. And I really like these. And I'm sure I did some watercolour in these. No, I think what I did is I photocopied it onto watercolour paper. And had a go at it. Really got to get my finger out and start using some of this stuff. It's one of the reasons why I want to no spend. The inability to use stuff. I'm just collecting it, and that's not what I do. I don't buy to collect. Bought these from the range. It's very similar. It's quite cheap paper actually. It feels like cheap watercolour paper, but it's similar to the same vein as these sort of like practicing. I'm just going to do them, I'm just going to do them. Just going to get my paints out and do them. Right, husband bought this one for me last Christmas, the Birds Watercolor Art Pad. And it says 15 avian artworks for you to paint, art paper inside. But the paper's really smooth, really thick, but really smooth. And the images are so light, I can't even see them. So this one would be really, that one's not too bad. So it tells you how to do them. Look, it's got colour examples. This is like next level once I know how to do it. And then this is it got me this at Christmas as well. Flowers, the watercolour art pad. This is watercolour paper inside. So that one says art paper. And this one says watercolour paper. This one's by Rachel Pedler Smith. Pedder Smith. And the paper is proper watercolour paper. And this one's flowers. Again, really, really light. Again, that's the next level. I'm keeping both of those because they're the next level of once I know how to use my watercolours. I don't even use pencils at the moment. When am I going to get around to watercolours? And then this one is another Kirstie Rice one. Why is it not with these ones? Watercolour book or what? It's just because it's bigger, I think. It was just on the shelf differently. And this one's just called Painterly Days. Painterly Days, the flower one. Maybe this is the one that I've coloured in. Oh, well, I've done something there. I don't know what I was playing with, but I've done something there. Yeah, this one isn't, I don't like the pictures in this one so much. But I think it would be a nice play about one. That's probably why I did start playing about with them. So I think I'm keeping all of my watercolour colouring books. That's not it, is it? I've got all them other ones. Okay, let's just stack all these up. I've got all those other ones that I bought from the range. Let me just grab those. Yeah, it's these ones which we paint with. So I'm keeping all of these. It's not really worth flipping through them. Actually, these ones with the embossed paper. You can't see it. You can see. Can you see there? You can see the embossing. This paper is really thick and really nice. For painting in. These ones, actually maybe I will. Now they're still thick paper, nice for watercolouring in. And there's so few watercolour books. Well, these pictures are not quite so as inspiring. So I've got 2 of the sketch, 3 of the sketch. One of them's for my mum. And then that's a sketch one as well. That's not, but that's a different, that's lovely, that one. Okay, I can go at the top. And then these are the other embossed ones. Embossed, 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 embossed. One of those is already. Okay, so that, I'm keeping all of those because we do them when my mum comes around. We have had, I think we've had 3 sessions now where we've done pictures out of these. My mum really enjoys it, my brother really enjoys it. We put a 3-hour, you know, like, I was going to say whale music, but it's like a meditation soundtrack on, you know, like sort of spa music, like that kind of, you know, music. We put that on and then we colour, and then suddenly it's ended. And my mum says, blimey, is that 3 hours gone already? And I go, yeah, should I put it on again? And she says, yeah, put it on again. And we put on the 3-hour track again, and then we all carry on colouring, painting. And we just have a really nice, chill out, relaxing day. It's really nice because my mum enjoys it because she hasn't really, she's 80. She's 80 next year actually, she's 79 at the moment, I shot an ager. And I don't think she ever really sat down for her entire life. She worked until she was 76. And yeah, she worked from she was 15 to she was 76. Non-stop. And that's a, how long is that? 61 years in a job, different jobs. She always worked in insurance. And I don't think she ever took time for herself ever. So it's lovely to have, you can see she really enjoys it. So anyway, that was a diversion, but yeah. So they're all the watercolour books that I'm keeping. I'm keeping all of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Beatrix Potter one. 7. The two Dana Fox ones. 8, 9. And then these 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I have 17 watercolour books. But that's it. That's my entire collection of books. They are all on the shelf now. Well, they will be once I put their ones on there. And because I've thinned down my collection, there is room on the shelf, but I don't intend to buy any more colouring books for quite some time. I might get some as gifts, but I'm not going to buy any more. I'm going to use what I've got. Use what you've got. Use what you have. Yeah, it's just that I can't enjoy what I've got when I'm on the continual buying more kind of thing. And I've got some beautiful books and I really, really want to enjoy them. So thanks very much for watching this series of review and refine my colouring book collection. I still have too many books. I will actually count once they're all on the shelf, once these are on the shelf, how many I have, and I shall put it here. And we can all go, that's a lot of colouring books, and it is, and I don't need any more. So thanks very much for watching and take care everyone. Bye. Oh man, I just turned off the camera. And I saw these. I have these. These was off the top deck. These are watercolour books where you just add water. So you just, the paint is kind of infused in there. I have Just Be Happy, add water. Watercolour flowers. None of these have been done. Oh, this one's really clever actually because the water is not infused. This is paint. They're like the peerless watercolours almost, and you dip and you paint those. That one's a bit different. Is this the same with the magic, or has this got the magic paper? Yeah, this one's got the magic paper. So this one has got it infused in there. And then I have these 3. This one I bought myself, because it's famous artworks. This one, I think someone bought for me, and this one, I bought one for my mum. She loved it, and I bought one for myself. Yeah, what am I like? So all 3 of those are staying as well with the watercolour books. So that really is it. That really is my collection of books now. So, oh, camera's dripping because I untied it already, that's why. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you all yeah, use what you have. That's all I'm going to say. Take care, everyone. Bye.